Hey y'all. Yeah. Y'all come on in. Good morning, Hampson. How you doing? So I like that. Y'all come in. And as you come in, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Yeah. Y'all. I'm showing these two boys got this here live here. It's going to educate you. It's going to make you, comment and criticize. We're going to talk about Georgia twins involved in an unlawful killing headed to Hartsville Airport. Now, before we do that, y'all, close that screen door and stop letting all them flies up in here. And you know what's wrong with flies? There are so many bacterial, nasty individuals in this world. Now, people, these my boys right here. They not my boys. I'm saying they my boys. They from Georgia. Kadia and Nazia are twins. Y'all come on in and hit that like button. Smash that like button. When you come in here, please smash that like button. Y'all get the likes up over here on this channel, because I know my channel good, because everything I do is good. Y'all, I can't help them like that. But look, y'all, for real though, for real. Now this we've been talking about. Let me. I just want to put that picture up here for a second before I start my presentation. Okay. The twins supposed to be in Boston. The twins supposed to be in Boston. And thank you. Anytime for you. Oh, y'all, for 1 second. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Y'all come on in. Come in. Y'all notice I've been covering, and I am so happy to see a man, and I appreciate my mom sharing this, and I seen another YouTuber. I need all my YouTubers. When it hit Georgia that you did something, you in my territory. Yeah, but he's in North Carolina that happened too. Now, I'm going to play a video, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk, okay? So y'all can give y'all idea of what's going on in this case. Now, you look at my title. Look at my title. My title said, Georgia twins, Kadir and Nazir, involved in an unlawful killing headed to Hartsfield Airport. Now, Lawrenceville, Georgia, I know y'all know we know about y'all, right? We know about y'all too. Now, something happened Thursday, y'all, when these babies was on their way. They 19 and just 20. Just got out of high school. And I'm gonna get, before I show this video, these young men are so smart. Was thinking about opening up their own clothing line. What young person think about business at their age? They was gonna run their own clothing line. They signed up for college already. And these some handsome young boys. But I'm gonna play this video and share this video with y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold the music, music, DJ. Kill the music. I'm gonna play this one first.
Grieving this morning, twin brothers just shy of their 20th birthday were found dead on the top of Bell Mountain last Saturday, miles away from their home in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Their family says they were supposed to be on a flight to Boston the day before to visit friends. They also say they were shocked to learn the GBI is investigating this as a murder-suicide for now. It's a mystery they're now trying to solve.
How they end up in the mountains? They don't hike out there. They never even been out there. They don't know nothing about Hawaii, Georgia. They never even heard of Bell Mountains. So how did they end up right there?
Both the brothers had been shot, but their aunt and uncle do not believe that either had done this.
They're very protective. They love each other. They love each other. They're like not separate. So I can imagine them hurting each other because I never.
Kill me, guy.
We know that they wouldn't do anything like this. So they did this.
We reached out to the GBI for more information. A spokesperson says the twins' autopsy is finished, but they're awaiting additional forensic tests to be finished, as well as the investigation, before they can issue a final ruling on the causes of death for these two twins.
There is an update. There is an update, y'all. There's an update on this situation right here. I know we say that I was there, so it didn't happen to me. So it didn't happen to me. I'm not worried about it. But now I'm about to educate y'all of what happened to those boys. I'm going to educate y'all for a minute, okay? This is a word that a lot of y'all don't say this word. But this is what happened to that young man. We are living in modern days. I know y'all young people, oh, we don't want to hear that one up down there. You need to get educated. It's been like this, but it's done differently. Now, those two young men, and I'm going to lynch, so you'll know what it is, okay? This is what happened to them. Lynching is a extrajudicial killing by a group. It is most often used to characterize informal public execution by a mob in order to punish an alleged or convicted transgressor or to intimidate others. Now, so another way, there was intimidated going up that mountain. Okay, how this happened, and to just give you the definition of the word, it's a it's a let me come back right here. It is called an unlawful. K. We're gonna say K. Okay, we're gonna say K, just for the respect. That's what happened to those young men. Now, K dear, I know the case so hard because we've been talking about it. K dear and Nazir supposed to be on the airplane at Hartsville, and they're supposed to catch their plane at 7 a.m. in the morning. Young people. What young person you know want to get up early in the morning? So they 59 minutes, y'all. I know exactly where they live. They stay in Lawrenceville. That's where my dog Camper and me to go get a shot in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Now, Lawrenceville, Georgia. Let me give you a scoop about Lawrenceville, Georgia. Lawrenceville, Georgia is respectful in their unlawful. Okay. It's out there too. It's out there too. It's out there too, but it don't happen here because the incident that happened to those boys was on Bell Mountain, North Carolina, and I'm still trying to find out how are they 59 minutes from Hartsville Airport, supposed to be going south. How in the heck did them boys going an hour and something minute north? I don't understand how they end up in North Carolina, people. They ended up in North Carolina. And we're gonna keep it real on this channel. I ain't gonna play with you. I ain't gonna play with you. So y'all got to be you got to understand that they supposed to be in Boston. They plane supposed to take out at 7. Where were the boys Thursday? They dad, father allegedly lives in Lawrenceville. Okay. Family thought they was in Boston because got to get up early morning to go to. You had to get up early in the morning to go to Hartsville Airport. It ain't around the corner from me. But it's like 49 minutes for me. But 59 minutes for them. They have a cell phone, iPhone, because the kids better than me. I'm still here with an Android. And the kids in school used to get on, Coach, you still got an Android. I said, yeah, y'all gonna buy me an iPhone? I ain't know the iPhone was my portion of my mortgage. So I'm like, well, where they cell phone? Where their iPhones at? Because young people have iPhones. They take them iPhones everywhere. I said, the tickets was found in the wallets. They plane tickets was found in each one on wallet. But that gun, this case is easy and simple to investigate because they were shot. Somebody was so I'm gonna be different with my words because I'm monetized. So I'm gonna be different. Made the show look like they just walked up the mountain at the tip top of the mountain. and pulled a gun out, and one twin underlined the other twin. I knew something suspicious about this situation because first of all, you can't take no weapon to Hartsville. So where were they gonna put that weapon at? And then I found out, I said to myself, how did they get to Hartsville? The twins got to Hartsville in their car. See, I didn't know they had a car. Now I'm confused. Now I don't put it together. There is a fireman. We're going to get in that in a minute. Ain't in no hurry. I said, if they plane's supposed to take off at 7, they should be at the airport about, I get a key from Russian. I keep it rushing and everything. I get out there to the airport. If my plane's supposed to take off at 7, I'll probably be out there at least about like 4:30, 5. That's just me. I'm an early bird. So I go out there early. So something still suspicious with me. I said, are they going to get gas? This case is so simple to solve because they have a, I'm trying to change my word. Let me see what word I can say. Wait a minute. Hold on for a minute. I'm trying to change my investigation words. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Okay. Projectile. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. It's easy to start their case because they were hit with a projectile. And you know what I'm saying. They were both shot with a projectile. And one did the other twin. I can imagine how you making me do this to my twin. Or either my sister, whoever with me, my loved one. You making me do that to them and turn around and do it to myself. So you can take that projectile and you can measure it. You can examine it. You can tell where the pistol came from. You can also tell who owned the weapon. Now I'm gonna tell you something else. The boys could have owned the weapon, but was forced to use the weapon. And the reason why I say I don't believe that those boys did that to themselves, y'all, because they heading to college. And they love their family. They've never been sad and they're not upset about nothing. The family said they didn't do that. Now, the only thing I want to tell that sister, the cousin, don't you ever be afraid to speak on your family member just because something like this happened to them. Don't you ever leave you on social media. You take that platform and utilize it to spread awareness for your nephew. Because there's something she's going to say in this video. I wish I can educate the sister. Don't you ever tell nobody you're afraid and you scared to either answer your phone. You scared to either go on social media. For what? Now I'm going to show you this video. Don't you ever be afraid to share awareness on your family members. Never fear. No evil. Okay, let's take a look at this. I'm not gonna get on here and I'm not gonna talk like and pretend that this didn't happen. Hold on, y'all. Okay.
It's scary. I'm like literally scared till she.
Slap that. Don't you ever be afraid.
Scary. I'm like literally scared till.
No, you don't. Don't ever tell nobody you scared. Don't you be scared to go on social media to talk about your own cousin. Your cousins didn't deserve this. Almost scared of what? We got your back. We got your back. It didn't happen here. Talk to them people on social media. Talk to us. We are putting awareness out there for you. Only way you're afraid is because if you know what's going on or you saw what happened, don't you ever. You can't be scared that you're on the news.
Scared to get my phone. I'm like, because if I see that picture, I already know that I might have a heart attack. Imagine if the mother see that, like, that would really destroy her. She's already going through a lot.
This is how the family of Kydir and Nazir Lewis would remember the twins. However, now worried knowing crime scenes shared outside of law enforcement.
It's very disrespectful to this family. I feel like our privacy was invaded.
The volunteer firefighter accused of taking the picture, charged and arrested. As for how the twins ended up on Bell Mountain on March 8th,
A fireman always the first ones on the scene, y'all. They the first ones on the scene. Found those boys. A fireman. And he took pictures of the unalive body, sending a message to his community what he did. The other day when we did our live, we showed the school in the area. I was looking for school. I was looking. Y'all remember? I was looking for the school. I was looking for the stores. I was looking for the gas stations. Y'all saw me, and I put it out there for y'all. Do y'all know that man somehow send that boy picture? Got that boy picture spread them unalive twins body at the high school. He shared their picture, y'all. He took picture of the boys and spread the news. And the news was like, this is what can happen to you. And this is what we don't do over here. It's a message was sent. It's no way a high school should have that. A fireman should have took a picture that he violated their family. He disrespected their family. It's no respect there. Now, Bell Mountain, you know what, y'all? This happened on March 8th, but Bell Mountain, It's a mountain I don't even go to because I don't even know where it is. And I've been in Georgia all my life. And if them boys want to miss a plane to do this, they could have went on top of Stone Mountain. They didn't have to go all the way to Bell Mountain. The cousin just told y'all they don't know nothing about Bell Mountain. Now, y'all, we ain't gonna pretend that this didn't happen. 2 young men's lives has been taken for nothing that they decided to do. And that's why I can't understand if a fireman did this, GBI, whatever it is, GBI, whatever they are, got to be connected some kind of way because they call it murder suicide real quick. And the first thing came to my mind, why would you say that? So they don't know nothing about Bell Mountain. Do you know about Bell Mountain? Some of y'all do, but some of y'all don't. But
Their aunt and uncle can't make sense of it. The twins missed their flight to Boston on Friday morning, March 7th.
Then next thing you know, we hear the news about them found in a mountain. So we're still confused. I'm like, what? The twins? Mountains? This doesn't make sense.
We didn't believe that that was even them.
And then
Yeah.
Bell Mountains, I'm like, no one even, we never heard of before. And I know the twins never been there before. They never heard of before. I'm like, that was super strange. Like, that doesn't make sense.
The GBI initially calling the case a possible murder-suicide. The family can't be the case.
Doesn't make any sense.
they're gonna call their case murder suicide. How? How are you gonna call their case murder suicide? What was so? They didn't do that. They didn't do it. They didn't do it, and they ain't gonna say they did it. They didn't do it. Lanita, you weren't there. They didn't do it because they were happy. They didn't complain. They had a big support family right there. They very supported. They even twins. Those two sitting beside each other, cousins. They twins. All the twins hang together. Twins running their family, and they was planning on. I just don't understand. See, the way I think it probably happened was they was on their way to the airport, and if they so smart, so the young men's probably got out to the airport, and I don't know if they have to park. If they drove their car, they have to get out that car. Did something that the airport have cameras? And first of all, where's the balloon release? But the camera should be at the airport. If they got if they didn't get robbed because they didn't get all the wallet was in the car. Inside the wallet were their plane tickets in their wallets inside the car. So to make me did also their cell phone. You're talking about 2 people. You ain't talking about one person. All of this was inside the car, y'all. Everything I was looking for, the cell phone, plane ticket, the wallet, inside the car. Making me think, not feel, that they was forced to get out of that car. Take everything that belongs to y'all, put it right there on the car seat. Put it right down the seat. Put it on there. Sit it down on the car seat. Now y'all get y'all out the car. Now get to walking. So the projectile is telling me if they did, their projectiles coming from their protection, then they were forced allegedly to do that. I'm not going to, since it's a modern day lynch. Okay, I'm a modern day masterminded person. I'm gonna say they didn't do it.
That's absolutely just like out of character.
Their bodies found 90 miles from their home in Lawrenceville.
They don't even like driving.
She just told y'all they don't even like driving. They don't even like driving. They are 90 miles from their house, from Lawrenceville. So did someone in Lawrenceville force them to go that way? See, now I'm looking at Lawrenceville. He's a volunteer firefighter, y'all. He's a volunteer. He volunteered. To me, since they did, I try to react. This situation. Since they're 59 minutes away from the airport, something telling me they didn't make it to the airport. But did they stop to get gas in Lawrenceville? That's what allegedly, but cameras, whoever doing this, it don't seem like they investigating this to me. They too quiet with this. So did they go to the gas station to get gas and were forced to head it that way? And they got the one thing about them twins, I noticed something about the twins. They got the stare eyes. See, people who stare, they not doing it intentionally here. They got a pretty eye. The eyes so pretty to look like they staring at you. And making me think that the person thought that they were looking at them wrong, but it's no way they can tell them to get in their car at the gas station and follow us because the boys want to follow them. Y'all, it's a group of people involved in this. It's a group, and then to me, it's young people too. It's that older man who 40, that's somebody's uncle. Who 40 something, that's somebody's uncle. And some teenagers from their high school involved in this. Because their picture was passed around. And make me think, now since the picture was passed around, make me think that since the picture was passed around, who in the world want to take a picture of two boys being shot like that? It's a teenager in it. Somebody some kin to that man. And then they took it to the high school and passed it around. And it made me feel like it's a small town to do something goofy like that. I guarantee you somebody at that high school involved in this. It's a bunch of people. It's a group. There they go. They just mentioned something that I just said. He said that they don't like to pay for gas. Hold on. He said they don't like to drive because they don't like to pay for what? Gas is telling me that they already had gas in their car. See, a lot of things that adding up, y'all. It's a lot of things. And then I'm going to tell you something. The way they going to spread this news right here about those boys in Georgia right here. Because they about to put their feet in this case. And their family better hurry and get to an activist right now. They don't like to get gas. It's telling me they don't like to pay for gas. They're not going to use their car to go far. So going 59 miles to south to the airport, they already had gas in their car because they don't have time to go get no gas, y'all. So what happened on the way to the airport? Something telling me what happened on the way to the airport. Did they stop to get gas? Why are they at the airport? Did they come from Lawrenceville? Because that's where they live. They come from there. Daddy need to get on. Daddy, you're going to have to, I know y'all folk claim, y'all don't want to get on the news and stuff, but you need to get on this news and take up for your son. Because something in this thing ain't right. It ain't caking right. Because if those boys came from your house in Lawrenceville, Get your behind on this internet and talk so we can look out for you. They live with you. And I know this those show people, but you got to talk for them. You got to stand up for them. Now, something in it is not telling me that they coming from Lawrenceville. Something telling me that they live in Lawrenceville, but something telling me they're not coming from Lawrenceville. Where were the old boys at on Thursday night? Say if they was home Thursday night, they got to get up early in the morning to go get on the plane, y'all. And you talk about young guys, 19 years old, where they're gonna be 20, they got Pisces like me. That would strip me out. Well, happy birthday to them, you know, them trying to respect the family. But I need for the father to get on here and speak up for his sons, to tell us what happened to them. Why did they end up there if they were leaving your house? So evidently something telling me they wasn't leaving Lawrenceville. Because Lawrenceville ain't got nothing to do with town, county. It's not, it ain't even near. They 90 minutes from the mountain, but that ain't telling me that's where they coming from. They're sending me from another direction. Why is it sending me let me make sure let me hold on, guys. Let me make sure this thing is on. It's not sending me to, it's not making sense. Mm.
To pay for gas, described as extremely protective of one another.
Every time you see them, they're like, together all the time. All the time.
And when the cousin said they be together all the time, it's telling me that there is a group of people involved. I'm acting like a psychic. But it seemed like a group of people is involved in their crime. A crime mob. That's what it sounds like to me. A crime mob. And I ain't gonna even decorate it pretty. But I think my mind is telling me that it was a group of people. Group of young people took advantage of these two boys. Did it start from Lawrenceville? Who are they friends? What happened Thursday night? Did they go to a club? Did they go party? Were they at home? If they was at home, they wouldn't have been out there in Towns County. They wouldn't have been out there, y'all. So some telling me a question. It was dark to me. I ain't no psychic. It just seemed like it was dark. It looked like in the morning. It's early in the morning. So some people, okay, Thursday night, some people go out on Thursday nights. I'm not going out. So when I got up that morning, they supposed to been on a plane at 7. But they had to get out the airport by 6 or 5 so they can be on time and walk. So something is telling me that something happened in Lawrenceville. Something allegedly happened in Lawrenceville to take them that way, north, because they ain't got no business going north. They can go south. Sometimes you can be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Early in the morning. This happened to me. This seemed like to me it happened early in the morning. And the twins, like I said, they got them eyes like this. Like, man, I'm gonna jump on you. But they got that kind of eyes. You know, you be telling no, like when you be with your partner, you be like, man, don't be looking like that. Man, don't be looking like that. Well, I'm about to take you. You can't look a certain way, don't you? Be looking at nobody like that. I can't take you over there with me. It was when I was young like that, it was some people that I can't take around me to certain part. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You can't take certain people around you because the way they look at people. If they the type that look at y'all like this, and I don't want I can't take you in that area because people think, why are you looking at me like that? I think y'all got to find out who these boys' friends are. Who are these boys' friends? How are they related? And how they ended up from A to B, the wrong direction. And they just gonna scream out and say murder suicide. Come on now. I'm not buying that story. They need to get out there. So I hope y'all family, please tell us that y'all have hired an investigator. Because I haven't heard y'all say that. I ain't seen no balloon release. I ain't seen nothing. When is the funeral? Let's go to that step now. We want to go to that step. Where's the balloon release? Where's the candlelight? When is the funeral? What are y'all doing besides sitting on the sofa? Come on, let's go to another level. Let's go somewhere else with this now. Let's get to the whatever it called, what is it called? Y'all know what it called. Real nitty gritty. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's put the community in your case.
If they had a problem that severe, we would know the family. The Towns County volunteer firefighter accused tonight, the attorney.
Misdemeanor. And they don't took the camera down out the pole, y'all, out there at Bell Mountain. You know good well if a mountain out there, they got some camera out there. Come on, y'all. Y'all letting stuff happen and it don't even supposed to happen. I'm sick of it. There are cameras out there. Yes, it is. Got to be cameras out there because people live out there. And I'm going to show y'all here. I'm going to show y'all the guy. On this story right here, they really want y'all. But let me show y'all the guy. Just in case you ain't never seen him. Y'all, it's time for y'all young people to get serious at night. Sometimes, let me turn this down. Sometimes you could be in the right place at the right time in that group coming around you. So let me show y'all him right quick. Oh, okay, I don't want to take out that. Hold on. What is his name? Let me see. Right. Let me type his name in here. See, one thing about some people, they're going to stick together. His name is Scott. There you go. And he a firefighter, a volunteer one. Starting the fire and putting out the fire. There you go. He angry. He angry. Look at him. There you go. There goes Scott. There you go, y'all. There go Mr. Scott right there. Scott, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You 40-some years old. Leave them children alone. Y'all leave them, baby. Let these children live, man. Gosh. You took 2 lives. That's what you did. You and your crime mob. Ooh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Well, y'all ain't nothing like a nice cold Coca-Cola with some ice. Po boys. Y'all see, they some nice looking boys. Nice. I bet they so respectful. And a volunteer firefighter. Out on misdemeanor, which ain't nothing. In the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. No, Scott Kirkland. You know you do. You know, Scott Kirkland is 42 years old. Look at him. Just look at him. Just look at him. Foul play, y'all. Foul play. With this kind of investigation, they're going to hide this. But we're going to keep it in the fire. We're going to keep it in the fire for them, y'all. We're going to keep it in the fire for them. There goes Scott. Good old Scott. And that look in his face, y'all don't see that stare. Him and his cousin them. There goes Scott. There your boy go, y'all. He took that camera out, his phone out his pocket, and then took a picture of those young men with his nephew now, cause his nephew young. They probably on the soccer team. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna keep the awareness on. I wish I could have shared this to my Facebook. This is sad, y'all. Somebody got to sit down and meet with these young boys, y'all, and young ladies. They think everybody they friend. Y'all got your guards down. Hey, let your guards up. I don't care when I'm at the gas station. I don't care what neighborhood I'm in. I'm looking around my back, baby. I'm looking at you. You looking at me, I'm looking at you. We're looking at each other. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at you. I see you over there. I'm gonna show the boys one more time for let me see. Let me find the boys right quick. People, I like to hear what y'all got to say about this. And I noticed something about my people. They only listen to certain people, and that's not good. So that's almost like me saying, "Hey, y'all, don't go over there," because they doing something they ain't got no business. And what you do is, since I'm not your content creator, you gonna go over there because you're not gonna listen to Funny at the Grandmama Lanita. And all I'm gonna do is say, I'm trying to put them boys' picture back up here. And all I'm gonna do is say, well, I told y'all, y'all don't believe, y'all got to stop but trusting in one person. That's just like Jim Jones getting y'all something to drink and y'all drink it. Because y'all trust his word instead of somebody else's word. Learn not to get involved with trusting one person. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's one thing about me. I've never been the type of person that only listen to one person. I listen to people. Y'all might not want to hear what they got to say. I do. I ain't gonna agree with what you said about the person if I don't want to, and you gonna be mad at me because I ain't gonna agree. I don't have to agree with you if I don't want to agree with you. Those are the boys, y'all. I wish I could put this somewhere. I gotta learn how to put my pictures on the side. I don't know how to do that. Hold on. Those the twins, y'all. I'm trying to do something. Hold on, y'all. Trying to do something. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. That's why I want my boys up here with me. K Deer and Nazir. God, man. Young boys. And I know we sit and we say, they ain't no kin to me. I ain't worried about them. There are cameras everywhere. We ain't seen no. Y'all, they keeping this secret. To me, the family got to get off that sofa. Where's the daddy? I know y'all done lost 2 boys, but y'all got to put this community in there. This not even, these people are not talking about this. They are going on with their merrily lives. Word, it didn't happen to my nephew. It didn't happen to my cousin. It didn't happen to my son. These boys didn't deserve that, y'all. And I still want to know, how did they get that way instead of north? How they get up north? And they stay north there, right there. But how they get there? And the family thought they was in Boston. Who they were with. Did they meet up with someone? I don't know. I don't know what kind of boys are they. I don't know what they do. You know what I mean? I don't know how they hustle. I don't know what they do. I don't know nothing. I don't know why would they attack their whole cameras. You don't hear no witnesses. You don't hear nobody talking. Somebody had to see these boys, y'all. It's not one of them. It's two of them. And they 19. But they 20 now on their birthday. Not one boy, but two. You gonna tell me that these young people don't know who these boys is? Is somebody jealous of them? My little mind thing coming on now. The antennas coming on now. If somebody jealous of these boys, there's some young boys that they hang with jealous of them. They some clean cut young men. And somebody jealous of them. I don't know what they with any women or what, around women or what. I don't know nothing about these boys. So much going on. You see, it's so much going on. It's so much happening out there. Y'all got to stop disrespecting older people. Stop disrespecting your good parents when they are trying to give you knowledge about something. Because it's not, knowledge is something that I can learn from young people. I learn a lot from young people. I don't tell them they wrong with what they say. You wrong. I don't say no. I don't tell them they wrong. I say you making a great point, but see, we gotta learn how to communicate. Because we don't know all the answers. Don't stop telling. I don't like. I had to learn that, y'all. That's something that I had to learn. I don't say. I listen to people when they talk. I've been around. That's when I was working at this store. And the man just talking. And only thing funny at the grandmama Lanita was doing, looking like this. Being friendly, just looking. My eyes can talk when I'm not talking. My eyes can talk. Y'all didn't hear me. My eyes can talk, but not talking. And the man just talking to me. He just talking. I'm a preacher. Don't hell no. I'm saying to my hell no, I don't even know you. How I know you a preacher? I don't know nothing about you. Just talk, man. Man, just talk. Then he got to talking, and he said, "You don't believe me," or something like that. Then I was like, I didn't even say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I'm just listening to you. You doing the talking. Talk. Just talk. Just talk. People be mad because you don't communicate like they communicate. I'm not saying nothing because you didn't. If you ask me a question, once I start talking, you cut me out. We got to communicate, y'all. We got to stop cutting people off when they're not finished talking. We got to believe that things happen then. It's a little modern than it used to be. So things that going around us now, it's a different way of doing things, but it's still there. It's not nothing. It's not nothing. Lynch hasn't went anywhere. Lynching hasn't went anywhere. Never have. Never had. It's the way they are doing things now. It's the way they are doing things to get away with things. Y'all remember that boy who was in that wrestling match? Not wrestling match. Let me show y'all this boy right here. Y'all remember this boy right here? Hold on, let me show y'all this boy. Y'all remember this boy right here? What goes around comes around, y'all. They just coming around a little different. So don't say, you can't say. But look at this, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Y'all remember this boy right here? When we talked about him, he was a tractor trailer driver. He was coming through that same state, same town. That boy right there come, them twin coming from. Hold on, y'all. McGee, that's his name. McGee. Yeah, that boy right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gee. In Chicago. Hold on, yeah. Young boy. Young man. Found unalive against tree. See, they ain't doing it. And I'm telling y'all, what goes around, it come back around. I don't want y'all to see it now. This same young man, hold on, y'all. Let it catch up. We ain't in no hurry. We ain't got no bus to catch no more. Let's look at this. Hold on. Oh, y'all can't see that. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a second, y'all. I'm about to move them in the way. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, there you go. Hold on. Let me let y'all see this. Okay. Let me move this out the way. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me move my boys out the way for a second. Y'all remember this boy right here? Hold on. Now, y'all remember this boy right here? Javion McGee. Javion McGee was a truck driver, young truck driver. Coming through the same town where the twins was located. But the thing with him was he was coming through the town. His guards were down. He's a truck driver. He dropped out at the Walmart. They don't talk about his story no more. He was found. I don't know, y'all. Hold on, let me turn this off for 1 second. I want to get a shout out to my mod. My mod does an awesome job. Even though he be working and tired and all that, he still show up for me. And y'all, and I appreciate my subscribers. Y'all shows up for me too. Okay, but him, He was in the same situation. Listen to his story. I don't want the news.
Of a Chicagoan wants answers after 21-year-old JD.
Hold on, guys. Let y'all catch up. Hold on. I don't know why I didn't show y'all. Here it go. Him.
North Carolina on Wednesday. McGee, a truck driver from the western suburbs, had just dropped a load at a nearby Walmart distribution center. The Vance County Sheriff says he was found with his back up against a tree with a rope around his neck, not far from his car.
There's a lot of holes in this case. There's a lot of questions and not enough answers in this case. There's no transparency that's going on with this case.
McGee's family asked Candace Matthews to speak on their behalf.
This family wants transparency. This family wants accountability.
Concerns from the family.
But him, y'all, the young boy, I'm calling him. He don't happen in. What are we gonna do about it? New time. No way that young boy is not supposed to be with us. We got to start letting this stuff like that. What we gonna do about it, y'all? What we gonna do about it, y'all? We got to get the community together. From each representative, y'all got to do something. Y'all got to meet up. Y'all got to talk. Y'all got to negotiate. Y'all got to do something because this gonna get worse than this. But it's sneaking. Now you see what happened to him in that same county where my boys was. Same county where my boys, twins, Kadia and Azir was. In that same county. What we gonna do about it? Let it keep happening? What we gonna do? What we gonna do about it? Just sit back and let it keep happening? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit back and pretend that it ain't happening. This don't make no sense, y'all. This 2 times in that same county. See, what I just did was show y'all that I don't know why I did like that. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. Hold on. I'm trying to learn how to do something I ain't never did before in my life. Jesus. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I don't even remember what I did. I don't remember what I did to do what I did. I don't remember what I did. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. Like my children say, I'm always doing something. I don't know what I'm doing. So, but y'all got to realize that. Let me educate you before we leave. Y'all may not want to listen, but I always listen to older people because older people don't been there, done it, and seen it, and know they still see it, but you don't, because you don't recognize it. We recognize it. We know what it is. Y'all don't know what it is, and to protect y'all, we got to talk about it. And a lot of things that we can say, and a lot of things that the way we say it, but off behind the screen, I can say what I want to say. Now, Javion McGee, that 21-year-old I just showed y'all, was a truck driver coming through town, that same coming through Towns County. It got to be a group of people. It got to be a group of people involved. They didn't hang him. They did it in a modern style. They set him beside. So they letting you know that we're still here. And you don't belong here. You don't stop here. You don't come through here. Then you got K. Deer and Isaiah. Were they coming through? Where were they coming from to go through and stop, allegedly? They had to be coming through there or stop through there. But then get past there. So to me, allegedly, I can't, allegedly, because I wasn't there, I don't think they was coming from Lawrenceville. And it was early in the morning. Mentally, it's telling me that early in the morning that they was coming through there. Because I put McGee, Javion McGee, I put, what happened to him? He stopped to get him some, he stopped to get him, he was at the truck stop. He stopped. And so it happened, he dropped his load. And he was watched. He was watched. They were looking at him. So you don't know who watching you. You don't know who looking at you. So be careful when y'all go through these little towns. Be careful when you get gas right here in Atlanta. Well, I can say, I'm gonna say Atlanta, that's how y'all know Atlanta. But you got to be careful, people. And I'm talking to my young people, y'all. Y'all old people I already know. So of course you ain't gonna want to listen to me because y'all know this. I'm talking to my younger people, the younger generation who don't listen. I'm gonna encourage you to please, when that sun go down, and when that sun hasn't risen, don't stop in them towns like that. I know you don't know which one it is. Get your gas in your neighborhood gas station. Get your gas and put your boots on the ground at that gas station. Get your gas. If it's a gas station down the street from you, get your gas from there so you won't have to stop. Get whatever you're going to get from that gas station in your hood. Because stopping somewhere that they know that, what you stop right here for? I'm telling y'all think CC, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you what you don't want me to say. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Y'all like, share, and subscribe to this video. The hate is real out here, y'all. The hate is real. When you got your own people hating on you, and then you got people hating on you don't know you, I keep my cross. I keep my cross over me. I keep my cross over me. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. And have a good day. I'll be back on here later on, y'all. And I want to get a shout out to my mod. I want to get a shout out to my viewers. And I want to give a shout out to my haters. I want to give my shout out to my haters. I love y'all. I love y'all, y'all. I'm out of here. Out of here. Out of here.